drama, give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time! Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with a projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Pressuring the situation with the charge in. Player one chases him down. Adds on a bit. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. From up above. Medium kick hit. Scrapping it out up close. Rushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. What'll happen here? Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Player two will look to apply pressure. Burnout activates. Turning it right up with a super. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Still slugging it out here. Trips him up. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Had the radar up and running. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Jumps up. Oh, this is gonna be bad news. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Uses the target combo as a filler. Gets the combo. Player one won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Sneaks in above. Scrapping it out up close. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Low heavy. There's a change of sides. Finishes with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Goes for the jump in to start. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Nightshade pulse. Jumps up. Ooh, you never know. Crowns him from above. Both absolutely. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Getting that external and internal damage in. The good master caught Aki's whip. What's next? Player one is on track to be all in with the rush. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of... Wants to close it out in style, but is it enough? Slams the super. Time for dessert. Impact squash. The reactions on display. Grabs them. Player one can't let this simmer. The big slamma jamma. Player two comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Demon Raid? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Blocks the jump in. What are they thinking here? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Knockdown. Got their eye on the air. The corner makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Neither of them willing to back off. Life lead opens up. And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Nails the anti-air. Player one did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Hit them with a stop and pop. Life lead is there, but still anyone's looking to impress with this super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not.
My magnum open!
Taking no prisoners. That's what happens when you capitalize. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? They're not going to allow any jump-ins. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Got their eye on the air. Takes a trip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Knockdown. Not shy with the grab. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Quick spin knuckle. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Holds out with the block. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Player 2 goes for the massage. That's not gonna hit. Drive gauge gap here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Player 1, the drive impact doesn't work. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Teleport hits the overall throw out of the teleport. Amazing! Lots of distance here. Who's baiting dashes out the cage right there? The low. Okay, that amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Demon Guillotine crushes them. Medium kick hits. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Long low attack hits. Can't tech the throw. Takes a trip. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this or get some. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Reads them. Medium kick hit. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Risky up-close scrap still going. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Gets scooped from down low. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at low heavy. KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
We know how to. Fight round. Fight.
Gotta do better than that. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Still plenty of time left. Barely blocks the jump in. They return to center stage. Max SA gauges. Overhead. Pokes with a medium kick. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters have a full drive gauge on deck. Quick medium poke. Impact squash. Next the counter. All in with the rush. With super arts into play, it's really anything connects with the throw. What now? Wall flat into the guard frame. Player 2 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Drops them from the air. All the throw connects. Player 2, oh my god, they just choked it up. Ugh, 10 rounds. They think this time to bust this out? Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it.
fist.
Player one clinches the win! But that could have been anyone's game. Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Ready yourself. This will be round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? What are they thinking here? Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? From up above. Player two can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. In a dire situation, KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps up. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Player one, Hadouken. Now, hits them with a stop and pop. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Creates an opening with a low heavy. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Scrapping it out, drives it back, misses. No, all in with a rush. Player one has depleted their drive. The drive impact doesn't work. Up for the Akuma throw. Oh, they got him. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets out of there with the backdash. Overhead. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. The combo's there. The low heavy hit. Definitely saw that counter coming. Strings it all together. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Low heavy hits. Mix up incoming. Life lead opens up. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Checks with a medium kick. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Had the radar up and running. Jumps in. A parry? Looking for a chance. Both fighters planning something? Medium kick hits him with a stop and bop. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. The engagement here will have a huge effect on the rest of the match. Picks up the counter. This is the links it. Risky up close scrap still going. What's this Shikuhado gonna do? What's next? And whiffs. They're wide open. What'll be the drops of hard? Excellent block. Big drive down. No! Critical art now? This is gonna kill. No doubt about it. Flatline zone.
I am the true master of the fist.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Gets a good read on their opponent. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Player one has them legit shook in the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Was looking for that jump attack. This is gonna be bad news. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Can't tech the throw. Checks him with the projectile. Gets the knockdown, and now player one will look to apply pressure here. Hits him with a stop and bop. Both fighters have a full looking to impress with this super. Going in. That's a counter. Not much life difference. Jumps. Ah, genius read with that throw escape. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. They've been keeping up for the Amoro throw. Oh, they got him! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. This could lead to some big damage. Sets up with the jump in. A jump in connects with the throw. This may turn into a big chance. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Looking to tenderize those organs with Oboro. Both sides getting ready. This is gonna hurt. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victories? Are you kidding me? Player one comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Akuma going in. There. Long low attack hit. Sticks the combo. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Takes the chance to hurt him. Decides to meet them in the air. Player ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs him. Akuma going in. Neither of them willing to back off here. Jumps up. Smart play with the throw. Oboro hits. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Player two is dominating this match. Going in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Their spacing is so on the low. Both fighters planning something. Life lead is there, but sneaks in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. Immediate jump in. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Target combo into reversal. Jump anti-air in this one. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. Looking all in with a rush. Player two and looking to tenderize those organs with Oboro. Amazing. Blocks the low kick. This is gonna hurt. The drive gauge is screamed, no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
I am the true master of the fist.
Player two is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Locks on for the throw. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Spends the gauge for the drive reversal. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Gets a good read on their opponent. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Oh, perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Blocks the low heavy. The throw misses. Holds out with the block. Teleports. Bops him with a target combo. A quick breather. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Uses the target combo as a filler. Knockdown and... Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Oh, the throw connects. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Finds the target. KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Goes for the command grab. Player one with the life lead. Sticks the combo. Player two is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers can turn this around in their favor. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. And the throw ends the round. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes for the jump in to start the round. turns it up a notch and sends them to the nice counter. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Going in. Player 2 is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Connects with medium kick. What'll happen here? KO. Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Next up, deftly shuts out the jumper. Solid combo. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 blazing through that drive gauge to try and set the pace. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Throws them to negate the block. They can't squander this punish counter chance. One combo can end this round right now. Burnout! It's like a KO! Player 1 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Teleport! Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Connects with medium kick. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Grabs and throws them away. Oh, got too eager. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Player 1 holding on to that quarter advantage. Medium kick. Are they going to be able to come back and flatlines them? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. To hit the overthrow throw out of the teleport. Both sides getting ready. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Hit the drive. Okay, here we go. Jumps. Throws that off. Escapes the corner. Medium kick into. Amazing. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Connects with the throw. No. Critical art now. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Ugh, take a seat. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Big Slamma Jamma! Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player 2 has the life advantage. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. They block the overhead and grabs them. Taking stock. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Grabs and throws them away. They were not clear for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for the super art? This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? What'll happen here? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Jumps? You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Orbital hit! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Medium kick. Very slick with the combo. In there! Player 2 gained a hard-fought victory there. They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Gotta do round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checks with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Holds out with the block. The low heavy hits. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Gets him. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 chases them down. Flashes them. Gets the combo. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Medium kick hit. Goes for it all, but just misses. Knockdown, and this is gonna hurt. Leg kick. Puts a bit of stank on that. Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. How did they anticipate that jump in? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Backs them into the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Both players with no drive in the tank. Knockdown. Combo with the target combo. There's a change of sides. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Player 1 can't afford mistakes. They saw the chip KO on the table. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Zanku Hadouken! Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? What'll happen here? There's the impact! Not letting that go unpunished. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Player 2 holding on to that corner advance. They're stunned. All they need to do is get enough damage to finish it. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Deftly shuts out the jumper. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with the punish counter. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or are they with this super art connect? Perfect time to spend the meter. Very solid corner switch. Life lead opens up. KO! Player 1 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hits them with a stop and pop. Opts to continue experiencing burnout. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it. Oh, burnout triggered. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Ooh, what a smart throw. A quick breather. Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Going in. Teleport. Flatlines in. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Burnout is triggered. Opts for the throw. With this super art connect, tenacious defense there, blocking that super. Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 is in burnout. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful. Burnout activates. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Drago high kick launch. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. That combo did decent damage. Player 2 hits the overthrow throw out of the tunnel. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters in there. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the knocked up out of the air. Hits them with a stopping block. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Dashes forward. Gotta do better than that. Crowns him from above. Player 2 has the bears the burnout. Punish counter on the action. Player 1 is an all-in with a rush. Both fighters drive gauges. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Fireball pressure. Trying to wear down the opponent. Oh, here we go. Jump. Quick medium poke. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Both sides getting ready. This is gonna hurt. Go heavy with authority. That was a fight heard round the world. How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive. What's the play here? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Knockdown. Decides to meet them in the air. That drive impact is blocked. The jump in catches them. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just springs forward with the drive rush. Oh, easy tech. Player 1 can't afford the fires on the Shinku Hadouken. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Checks with a medium kick. Big low attack to pick up the win this round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Jump. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Gets the jump in. Still scrapping for control of the space. Which way you gonna block? Super clutch corners. Blocks it. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. A jump. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 puts the fear of God in it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Drago high kick launches them. Was looking for that jump attack. Decides to go in with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Player 2 chases them down. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Okay, creating some space here. Big counter. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Gets the jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them. What's next? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. They exchange blows, scrapping it out up close. Both fighters pries them open with a Shoryuken. Player 1 can't use, delivers the pain right to the doorstep. Reads the jump in perfectly. Connects with the throw. Amazing! You've gotta be mindful of regions. Will this super art do anything? They push their way out of the corner. That final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it.
Akuma, win!
Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a... We're in for something special right here, right now.
Round 1. Fight!
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Still slugging it out here. The combo's there. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Got their eye on the air. Big, low, reaching heavy. Spiral arrow. Knockdown. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Closing moments of the match. One hit, but it gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Still slugging it out at this range. They were expecting that drive impact. Both fighters planning something? They return to center stage. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. They exchange blows. All in little rush. Oh, combo! Oh my god, they just choked it up! Both sides getting ready. Closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Immediate jump in. The low kick hits. What? Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage. Connects with the throw. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Oh, the throw connects. Amazing. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Ooh, what a smart throw. Clutch, anti-air. Oh, here we go. Oh man, this is a scary range. Reversal. Plenty of crowns them from above. Here, low heavy. Driving back misses. The neck wrecks them. No hesitation or regret. Hits them with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. It's not over yet. Just believe it's time for that run back. Right. Quick drop. Hits the overthrow throw out of the tunnel. Well-timed corner switch. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Goes for the throw. What are they thinking here? That was a solid anti-air. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. From up above. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Players add a little super juice into this combo for more. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sticks the jump in. Grabs them. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Connects with medium kick. You've got to be mind. Hits him with a stop and pop. Uses leg sing. Player 1, excellent block. Barely blocks the jump it, low heavy. Goes with the shake, turning it right up with the super. Spin drive, smasher time. Gotta do better than that. Tons of space between the fighters now. What are they cooking up? This is a block the low kick. Oh, here we go. Right. And whiff. They're wide open. Doesn't take the throw. That was catch as catch can, as you're gonna get in a fight. Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Decides to go in with the target combo. Deal some damage with that quick combo. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Reads their mind and techs the throw. Brushes off the impact. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Sticks the jump in. Chops him with a shorty. A quick breather. Blocks it. Hits him with a stop and pop. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. All in with a rush. Doesn't miss a beat. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Hits him with turning it right up with a super. Oh, looking for the definitive end to this round with a level 3 super. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Gets the jump in. Combo with the target combo. Checks with the projectile. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Gets the counter. Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Takes a trip. Had the radar up and running. Getting into the experiencing burnout. Solid combo. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Sticks the combo. Combo with the target combo. They were right to be on guard there. Opts to continue the attack with the drive. Knockdown and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Drops them from the air. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Uses the gauge for a super arm. That's a counter. All in with a rush. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Looking to tenderize those organs with overload. Both sides getting ready. They're in range. Sets up with the jump in. Are you kidding me? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Ready. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Still slugging it out here. Taking stock. Player 1 chases them down. Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Projectile to try and change the situation. Big counter. In a dire situation. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Zaku. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 2 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. They gotta make sure not to splurge with that drive gauge and leave themselves vulnerable. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Going in, player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Medium kick hit. Demon Red KO! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Death deems you unworthy. Final round. Fight!
Akuma going in. Connects with the throw. Zones with the fireball. Hadouken! This can lead to some big damage. Plenty of health. Full gauges. Let's go. What are they gonna do? Ooh, what a smart throw. Amazing. Meets them air to air. Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? Perfect parry. They got a feast on this chance. Player 1 with the rhythm owning that space. Sets up with the jump in. Player 1, no hesitation or regret. Hits him with that NSFW. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you kidding me?
I am the true master of the fist.
Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Solid anti-air. Hits the overthrow throw out of the teleport. Solid combo. Decides to meet them in the air. Grabs them. Knockdown. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Gets the jump in. Combo with the target combo. Takes a trip. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Heading into the end game now. Get it, gets them. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Up hits the overthrow out of the teleport. What'll happen here? Zaku. Their spacing is so on point right here. But who's gonna blink first? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. This can lead to some big damage. Player 2 is barely hanging, finds the target. Life lead is there, but solid anti-air. Player 1 is in a very good spot now. The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Get the burns out. Who will come out on top? Put the fear of God in it.
Final round.
Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this one. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? They're using a fireball to force a reaction. Checks with a medium kick. Ooh, the opponents thought they had the high hand with that air attack, but they're about to get crushed. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Both fighters need to find a way to... This is gonna hurt! Blinks it! Ooh, what a smart throw! Oh, here we go! Player 1 is in a very good drop zone. This may turn into a big check, goes to the air. Wall splat into the guard first. Turning it right up with a super. Looking to remove him from the distance to the period's end. Demon Blade kick. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Wheel to back combo finishes it. Player 2 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hits the overthrow out of the teleport. Jumps up. Difficult situation for a throw. No good up high. Player 1 has the life lead. Pressuring them in the corner. From up above. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Well-timed command throw there. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireball. Reads them, turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Still slugging it out at this range. Uses the target combo as a filler. Very slick with the combos. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Closes it out. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.